Buenos dias, Ma'am Elenita. This is Jade Falcasantos from BS Ed English 3B. For today's video, I am going to discuss the second video, Lit 7. So first, I will be discuss the new historicism and cultural materialism. So new historicism and cultural materialism is a coin by Stephen Greenblatt in the 1980s. So new historicism examines literature by considering it in the context of the historical and cultural conditions in which it was produced. So it emphasizes the interconnectedness of the literature with history, politics, and society, highlighting how power dynamics, ideologies, and social norms influence and are reflected in literary text. So next, I will be discuss the cultural materialism. So cultural materialism is a cultural materialism popularized by Jonathan Dollimore and Alan Sinfield. Is a Marxist-oriented approach within new historicism. It analyzes historical material through a politicized lens, focusing on marginalized aspects of history often overlooked by traditional narratives. So cultural materialistic critics canonical texts emphasizing the political nature of literature, power dynamics, and the potential of subversions and resistance within text. So next is I will discuss the ethnic studies and post-colonial criticism. So ethnic studies is examines racialized groups in relation to ethnicity, focusing on the experiences, stories, and struggles of people color. So coined by WEB, so Voice Ethnic Studies explores the stories of their terms, addressing issues of identity, culture, heritage, and social justice. So next, I will be explaining the post-colonial criticism. So emerged following the decline of colonial empires and globalizations, it seeks to recontextualize literature and experiences of former colonies, challenging Eurocentric perspectives and centering the voices of formerly colonized peoples. Post-colonial theories critique colonial dominations, challenge Orientalist ideologies, and aim to bridge cultural and economic divides created by imperialism. So next, I will be explaining the gender studies, feminism, and queer theory. So gender studies is a gender studies examines the constructions of gender identities, roles, and norms in literatures and society. So it explores how gender influence power dynamics, representation, and social structures. Gender studies aim to deconstruct traditional gender binaries, analyze gender performance, and address issues of gender inequality and discrimination. So next is feminism. So feminism is a literary criticism, focuses on analyzing literature through the lens of gender equality and women's experiences. So it highlights the patriarchal structures, stereotypes, and representations of women in literature. Feminist critics aim to uncover and challenge sexist portrayals, advocate for gender inclusivity, and promote women's voices in literature. So next is queer theory. So queer theory is the challenges of traditional notions of gender and sexuality, questioning binary categories and exploring fluidity and diversity in sexual identities. It examines how literatures represent non-normative sexualities, identities, and relationships, aiming to deconstruct heteronormative narratives and promote LGBTQ plus perspectives rather and representation in literary analysis. So that's all my second video in Lit 7. Thank you.